It's stage 12 as we move inland. We go from San Juan to San Rafael. Short road section, big stage, then another big road section with a neutralised section in the middle of the stage, but it's the longest day of the entire rally with nearly 800 kilometres going to be covered. For Lopez, the man who started the day equal second overall after the adjustments overnight after yesterday's stage 11. He started the day level, absolutely level, with Pal Anders Ullevalseter, and he had it all to do on the stage to try and get an advantage over the Norwegian. Lopez did exactly that, and he has been victorious for the third time this year on the Dakar Rally. More importantly, he put 1 minute and 13 seconds into Pal Anders Ullevalseter, so therefore overall Lopez is those 1 minute and 13 seconds ahead of Ullevalseter, the pair of them second and third respectively. That therefore leaves Helder Rodriguez on his Yamaha 450 back in fourth position overall. He didn't have too much of a great day, 7 minutes he lost to Lopez. He continues to stay in that fourth position overall, even though he was spectacular and trying just after the sun came up. Look at the length of the shadows and look at the commitment from the Portuguese. But there was a change in the overall standings with Alain Duclos losing out. He started the day a couple of minutes ahead of David Frétigné overall, but he was the big loser of this afternoon. Duclos finished 7th on the stage today, nearly 16 minutes down on the stage victor, but so far as he was concerned in the overall standings, he has lost his 5th position overall to the flying David Frétigné. Still leading overall is Cyril Desprez, riding the number 2 Red Bull KTM. He had some front fork problems in the latter half of the stage. The damping and the suspension was not up to what it should be, so he struggled. As always, dust was a problem, but the organisers cheekily put in some other navigational problems. I think you wish that the helicopter was sometimes never there, just as you fall off at the wrong moments. Here is Frétigné, the man who has leapt up to 5th in the overall standings. I do have to remind you, were it not for that 1¼ hour problem that he suffered in the first week with electrical problems, Frétigné would easily be in 2nd position and may even be knocking on the door of leading this rally alongside Cyril Desprez. Typical enduro quick stage for Frétigné was today. He finished 2nd on it, only losing out on the stage victory by just 40 seconds. Navigational problems though for Jonas Streets out there just after the sun had come over the horizon. The Team Rally Pan Am rider decided that he wasn't quite on the right route, and that lost him nearly 19 minutes come the end of the stage. Lopez winning for the 3rd time this year, ahead of Frétigné by under a minute. Ullevalseter, then Coma and Rodriguez. Overall though, Desprez safe and sound. He may have lost time, but it matters little with over an hour's lead from Lopez. Ullevalseter, Rodriguez and Frétigné. Very nice. Very hot at the end of the stage, a lot of bumps, technical and very physical, says Lopez, the victor. Got to be careful with your riding. I enjoyed it a lot, even if it was very difficult. This stage was the hardest of the last few stages. Most physical, hot, a lot of people, but I loved it. Those two battling for 2nd in the overall standings, but Ullevalseter saying it was a long and hot stage today. The last few kilometres very difficult because of the sand. It was a little bit too bumpy in places, but I like the sand very much. When you make a mistake, sometimes my bike is a bit too big to chuck about in the sand. Lopez beat me for a couple of minutes or so, but I did a good stage anyway, and Rodriguez is behind, so I'm pretty happy.
Så jeg vet, han Rodriguez tror jeg har greid å parkere noen minutter, så det bra.